Hey guys, it's me Gloria. I'm coming to you with a card tutorial. Some of you probably already seen this, but I'm making a birthday card for a little girl, and I thought this card was awesome. I seen it from Dawn5377, I think her YouTube name is. But this is the card that I'm going to give you. And this video is going to be in two parts. I'm going to show you how to make the style card. And then I'm going to show you how to put it together. The inside where it's going to be, you know, sort of like a scene. Give or take. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do on the inside. But this is going to be the card. And it opens up just like this. And I thought this is amazing. This card right here, they call it a napkin fold card. So, when I seen this card, I was like, oh my god, that looks so difficult, but it's actually really, really easy. So, let's get started, guys. Okay, this is the pattern paper that I'm using for the inside, and this is going to be for the outside of the card, okay? So, let's get started. You will need, for the card base, a 12 by 12 inch cardstock. And this cardstock right here is from Basil. And if you can actually get it a little bit sturdier, it will be even better. Okay, so I'm going to score this at 3 inches and at 9 inches. And then I'm going to turn it, and then I'm going to score it at 3 inches and then 9 inches. Okay. Then I'm going to fold all of my score lines. And I'm going to try to give it a good crease. Okay, I hope everyone's doing really good. Okay, and since this is thicker cardstock, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it on the other end too. So what I'm going to do, meaning that, I'll show you in 1 second if I could stop moving my mat. Okay, so I fold all the score lines this way. So now I'm going to turn it around and then bend it over and then fold it that way. So it'll be easier to close, and it has a tight grip. Yesterday, I cut myself with some paper. Oh my god. It's been so long since I've done that. And, oh my god, that thing hurts so bad. That hurts so bad. The smallest things like that are the worst. Okay. I should have used my Martha Stewart one. I need... The Martha Stewart one gets it really good. Okay. So there goes our card. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my this to me is the easiest way to find the center of the card. So since this card is 12 by 12, you want to find it at 6 inches. Okay. Then you put the knob down. Then you find 6 inches over here in the middle. And you just put like a little tiny dot there. So you know exactly where the middle is. Okay. Then I want you to take each and every corner and put it towards that center and crease your card. And I want you to do that to all 4 sides. Okay, make sure you get a nice and even. And you do that with this one. You go right in the middle. And then you do that to the last one. Right there in the middle. Then you crease it down. So now you have all 4 sides like the way you want it. Now what you do is open it up, and you see that you have an angle in each corner, right? So what you want to do is kind of push this and fold the card back like that. And then you do that to each and every point of the corner. And as you're doing that, it's going to want to fold and crease. Just like that. So you want to do some corner boxes like that. And then you take your other one. And you crease fold that. And you already got this end that's crease folded perfect. So you want to run your bone folder over it to kind of flatten it down a little bit. And you do the same with the other 2 sides. And then you push this one in, and it should automatically like want to fold. Just like that. Then you take your bone folder and you crease. Then you come back and you do the same to the last one. Okay. And your card's going to look just like this. Okay. So now what you want to do when you have it at this position, you want to take each and every corner and fold it back to as close as to the edge as you can and even. And then use your bone folder and crease. And do this to every corner. And then we have one more. Okay, well, there goes the start of our card. And you see how gorgeous it came out? Oh my God. Okay, so now what we want to do is cut. I'm going to do 2 layers of my layering this card. So I want to cut 3 pieces of white cardstock, 2 at 4 1/4, 5 1/4. By 5 1/4. Okay, so I got 2 at 5 1/4, and then 1 at 5 1/2. Okay, so now I'm going to put that onto the side. Then I want to take my pattern paper and do 2 at 5 by 5. So that's 5 by 5. By 5. Okay, and then 1 at 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. Okay. Okay, so there goes all of my patterns. So now what I want to do is take the 5 1/2. I'm just making sure this is 5 1/2. And then what I want to do, I want to cut it in half. So I want to bring the point to there and the point over here, and then I'm going to cut it right in the middle. Just like this. And I'm going to do that two times. And that's going to give you 4 of the angles to position in your card. Okay, so then now I want to do is take the 2 5 by 1/4, and I'm going to do the same. But what I want to do is I want to have this into 16 pieces. So you will cut this in half. And then you would take this and cut this one in half. Okay. Is that the same side? And then you would cut this in half. And one square will give you 8 triangles. And you just keep on doing that with the other one also. Okay, and then you do the same with this one right here. Okay, and then you put this one in half. And then you put this one in half. This card is actually really beautiful. It's a little bit time consuming, but the end result is amazing. When I've seen this tutorial on her channel, I was like at awe. And I'm like, boy, I need to try that out. And since I tried it, it's actually really easy. Okay, so you have 4 big triangles and then 16 of these. So then what you want to do now is do the same with the pattern paper. So you have 2 at 5.5, 5 by 5. So you want to do the same exact thing. Because this one's going to layer over the white, because I actually wanted a white border. Okay. And this card is for a customer. I already gave her the snowman, the other scene card that I made, and this is for the baby's birthday. Okay, and I do the same with this one. I should have cut all of these out, just left like one to show you what to do. But, oh no, I just love spending time with you guys, you know, so I want to show you step by step. Okay, we got one more. And then we got the big one, but the big one's a little bit more easier. Because it's just 2 cuts and that's it. Okay, so now I want to do the same with this one, but I'm only going to cut it 2 times instead of 4 times. And then I want to cut it this way, and that's it. Okay, and the same with this one. And then we'll be done with all the cutting. Okay, so now it's just gluing time. So now I want to take all 4 of my big pieces, and I want to layer them on top of here. Just like that. So I want to put some ATG tape. And I thought putting a border around the pattern paper was really a good idea. If not, it only would have been just 3 sheets of paper I would have cut and just put it on. Like I did with this card right here. Where did I put the card on? With this card right here, I just put 1 layer of paper. And it looks alright, but it was so much more room, so I figured, ooh, you know, I could layer it. All I have to do is just cut the dimension, the next 3 sheets of paper like 1/4 of an inch, and it'll work. And that's what I did. Okay. Okay, so I did that to all 4 of these. So now I'm just going to do to these right here. It's a lot of paper to glue. But it's so well worth it, guys. It comes out beautiful. Okay. This pattern paper too, it's from, what company is from? It's from TPC Studios. It's called Beyond the Leaves or Beyond something. It's beautiful paper. And I just got a whole paper stack for $2. Got 25 sheets of it. And I actually like to get my paper like that because a lot of times when you do projects, you do more than just 2. You know, especially if you like doing decorations or boxes or anything like that. Okay. Okay guys, what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue all of these together and I'll be right back, okay? Okay guys, I'm back. So now, you need to cut 2 pieces of cardstock for your pattern paper for the inside of the card. So you cut one at 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Then the pattern paper, you can either just use the pattern paper at 5 3/4, 5 3/4, or if you like me, you like to layer stuff together. So this size right here is 5 1/2 by 5 1/2. So let's adhere both of these cards together. Okay, so now I'm going to adhere this to the inside of our card. Oh, I got some glue where I didn't want to. Ah. Okay, now I'm going to adhere this to the inside of our card. So we're going to open this up. And we're going to adhere this to the inside. And, you know, for some reason, I think I need like a piece of black cardstock. Give me a second, guys. It just looks like it's missing some black. So let me adhere this. Really light. Not too much of the black. I just wanted to use it as an accent color. Okay, so now I'm just going to take my paper color. Perfect. And then the same on this side. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm just going to adhere this to the inside of my card now. You see how the black kind of brings it out? Does really good. Okay, so now with the big 4 corners, you're going to put them all in 4 corners of the large 4 corners. So you're going to try to position it as much in the middle as you can, leaving a border around the solid color that we're using of the cardstock. Okay, that looks good. Then I'm going to take this one and I'm going to put it right there. Not quite right there, but close. Let me turn it this way so I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, and I'm going to do the same to the other side. And you can actually see how it's coming along. It looks really, really good. I definitely fell in love with this style card. I mean, it is gorgeous. So now I have all of the corners. But I think what I want to do is add it like this. And I'm going to try to make like a jigsaw puzzle. Because all of these, they do coordinate with each other. You just got to find the one that suits it. And that one won't go. Here goes the other one. But that one won't go either. But we can still use it. Okay, then I'm going to do the same with this one. Okay, this one will work right here. Sometimes it don't match up, but match it up to the best as you know how, you know? I mean, things don't have to be perfect. That's the best part of card making. Everything's all homemade and it's amazing. I'm going to add this one right over here. Just like that. There I go. Just like that. Okay, then this one, I want to position it right over here. Okay. I did all 4 sides but this side. And I'm going to position that right there. Okay, so now we're just going to do that the same to the corners. Of the card. Okay, then I'm going to do the same down here. I think I lost the piece somewhere. I guess I'm gonna have to find it. Okay. I just gotta find that last piece, probably somewhere around here. You know. I think I cut it. I just gotta find out where it's at. Okay. Gonna put some more tape on this one. And I did a boo-boo. I somehow got it cut. I don't know how I did that. But I'm gonna fix it right now and you guys probably won't even tell. Okay, so I'm gonna adhere this to the bottom. Angle just like that. And then I'm going to add more glue to this bottom piece. And I'm just going to adhere it straight to and make sure that you can't even tell that it was cut into 2. Okay. So there goes our card, guys. So now you end up taking them all like this. And look at how good this looks. Look at how gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. Now, I'll be back with part 2 of this finishing card for me to do the inside. So, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye.